factorizing involving difference of two squares. Okay, so let's say, okay, let me move up a bit. Let's say a plus b, okay, a minus b. Okay, now if I expand this out, I'm gonna get a times a is a squared. A times minus b is minus ab. Okay, b times a is plus ab, and then b times minus b is minus b squared. So if I cancel this, collect like term, so minus ab and ab I cancel out. So you should get a squared minus b squared. Okay, now what that means is a squared minus b squared is exactly the same as a minus b, okay, a plus b, or a plus b times a minus b. Okay, that is the rule of difference of two squares. Alright, now we're gonna use this rule to apply for factorizing. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with very simple one first. Let's say number 1. Sorry, I just changed that. So let's say a squared minus, let's say just 4. Okay, now a squared minus 4 is 2 squared, if you recognize that. So this is just the same as a squared minus 2 squared. So that's a difference of 2 squared. So remember, I write this here. A squared minus b squared is the same as a minus b, and then a plus b. Alright, so now this is the same as a minus 2 and then a plus 2. Sorry, there's no square there, so that's it. Alright, so number 2, so 9, let's say 9 minus, let's say b squared. Okay, so 9 minus b squared, 9 is 3 squared. See, b squared, just write b squared out. So that will give me 3 minus b, okay, 3 plus b. Number 3, let's say 25, okay, x squared minus 16. So this means that 25 is 5 squared. So 5 squared times x squared, I can write like this, 5x all squared minus 16 is 4 squared. So this will give me 5x minus 4 and then 5x plus 4. Okay, so that's how you do difference of two squares. Okay, how you factorize it. So let's do some more. So let's say x squared over 4 minus let's say 1 over 25, for instance. Yeah, so this become x squared over 4 is 2 squared. It can be written like this. So 2x over 2 squared minus 125 is 5 squared. So 5 squared I write like this, but this is exactly the same as this. Okay, so just the same as this. So 1 over 5 all squared. You see? So now it's difference of 2 squared. Different means minus, right? Difference of 2 square means 1 square minus the other square. So this is what I get. So now I go x over 2. Okay, sorry, I don't need to do bracket for that. So I just go minus 1/5. See? Then x over 2 plus 1/5. Or you can write this group first, x over 2 plus 5x times by x over 2 minus 5x. Doesn't matter, okay? So a times b is same as b times a. Just remember that for me. Alright, let's move on. So let's say, next one. Let's say do one word involving decimal point. Let's say x squared minus, let's say 0.09. Alright, now remember 0.09 is 0.3 square, because 0.3 times 0.3 is 0.09. So that's what that meant. So what I do, I write this first. So x minus 0.3 all square. This is square, of course. So this is the same as x minus 0.3 and x plus 0.3. You see? So that's how it works, okay? So now let's get something that's a bit challenging, okay? Let's say let me move on next one first. Okay, let's say one of this one. Let's say x plus 1 all square. Okay, let's say minus 4. You see? So now you got two terms in here. So this is counts as one term as well because x plus 1 all bracket power of 2. So I can write it like this, okay? X plus 1 all square minus 2 square. So this means that x plus 1, okay, minus 2, this is of course bracket, and times by this plus that. So x plus 1, I don't have the bracket, but I just want to separate so you can see. See? That's all. So this means that minus x, plus 1 minus 2 is minus 1. So that gives me x minus 1. And then 1 plus 2 is 3. So x plus 3. See? That's how you factorize. You just need to follow the process, right? It's not difficult, but the problem is you need to follow the process. Let's move along, okay? So let's say a different one. Let's make it let's say 4, okay, m square, let's say minus 9, let's say 9n square, okay? So same rule applies. So which is 4 is 2, so that means 2m all square. See, minus 9 is 3n all square. So that means 2 square is 4, right? That's why I write that, and then m squared just m. That's what that meant. So I write that first. So that becomes 2m minus 3n, and then 2m plus 3m. There you go. Let's move on to next question. Let's say 3x squared minus 12. Okay. So when you look at this, the common factor is 3. So I take the 3 out. So I take the 3 out. So that left with x squared minus 12 divided by 3 is 4. See? So which is 4 is 2 squared. So my answer is 3. Difference of 2 squared, so which means x minus 2 and then x plus 2. You see? Now let's move on. A power 4 minus b power 4. Okay? Now a power 4 minus b power 4 is just like a square n square minus b square n square. So this is equal to a square minus b square, a square plus b square. There you go. And then because of a square minus b square is also difference of 2 square. So what I do, I have to factorize even more. So which is equal to a minus b, okay, a plus b, and then a square plus b square. Okay, that would be fully factorized. Let's do next one. So 9x minus x power 3. The common factor is x. So I take the x out first. So that gives me 9 minus x squared. But remember, 9 is 3 squared. That means 3 squared minus x squared is the same as 3 plus x or 3 minus x. Okay? So that's all. See? Just follow the process. Now, let's move on next one. Let's say a bit harder now. Okay? Let's say a plus b, okay, all square minus a minus b all square. Okay, it looks complicated, but it's same process. So difference of two squares. So which is a plus b, you see, minus a minus b, and a plus b and a minus b. That's all. But what we need to do is we need to simplify. So a, see look, a here, minus a, so disappear. Then b minus, minus give you plus, so 2b. Okay, b plus b is 2b. Now if you don't want, if you're not strong in algebra and you don't want to do so fast like this, you can just expand it out like this. So just remove the bracket if you like. So that becomes a plus b minus a plus b, like that. Okay, it's nothing wrong. You just follow the process and you get less likely to make mistake. You see, I just add a minus b if you want to do it this way. So you know that a minus a gone, so left with 2b. See, 2b. And I don't need to open curly bracket because only one term, right? So this one here, b, see, minus b is gone, so left with 2a. So I did open bracket already, so just 2a. And then the answer is 2 times 2 is 4ab. Okay? So that's how it works. No matter what it is, just follow the process, and then if it complicates, and just got to simplify it down. That's all. Okay, let's do last one. Okay, you're doing really well. Okay, so let's say last questions. Okay, so let's say a squared plus, let's say ab. This is a bit tricky, but same process. Okay, not to worry, just follow the process. That's all I do. So this is here, square, right? So this square, the first one, so which is a squared plus ab, okay, bracket, so minus a plus ab, sorry, ab plus b squared, that's one of those, and then a squared plus ab, I do this so you see the process. So it's plus ab plus b squared. You see? So that's all. Now I just simplify. So this ab minus ab is gone. So what is left with is a squared minus b squared. See? Now this one here, okay, so you can't do anything with that. I just go a squared plus ab plus ab is 2ab plus b squared. See? Now this group, first group, is different of 2 squared because a squared minus b squared is a minus b and then a plus b. Now with this group here, you can see is actually perfect square. Okay, so perfect square means like this, a plus b, if you not recognize, see is this one here, a squared, a times b is ab, you double, so 2ab, okay, and then plus b squared. See, that's the same as the one I just highlighted. So your answer is, open bracket, a plus b all square. Okay, that will be fully factorized. Okay, thank you so much for watching my video.